Bula Vinaka and warm greetings to everyone watching this session. My name is Manisha Karan and I am the Manager Customer Service and Promotions at Ntpc and will be the moderator for this session. We are delighted to welcome you to the 2021 Fiji National University's Virtual Open Week, and in today's session, we will feature the National Training and Productivity Center. To begin with, many students like you who are watching and participating via this online medium have had their ambitions and aspirations realized in the past and are now flourishing with wonderful employment not only in Fiji, but around the world after choosing to create their future with Ntpc. This year's theme, Your Future, Our Mission, aligns with the satisfying educational service delivery we have provided over the years and will continue to propel you, the students, to your aspirations and a successful profession with the same passion and commitment. This session will concentrate on courses and programs offered by Ntpc. Students like you can benefit from Ntpc's courses by gaining skill sets and qualifications that will help you develop successful careers in a number of trade fields. You will hear from senior members of the Ntpc's respective departments on the courses we offer and career pathways later in the session. Before we proceed further, let me remind you that we have wonderful prizes to give away throughout the session. So keep watching this session and we encourage you to participate and win. It is an honor for me to introduce the center to you. Ntpc is the leading organization in providing skills training to the industries in Fiji. The center offers more than 600 courses each year. Ntpc aspires to deliver the right skills with the right motivation to continuously build a healthy and productive workforce that is competitive globally. To tell you more about Ntpc, let's welcome the Manager National Trade Testing and Apprentice, Mr. Elvin Lal. The audience director Ntpc, Dr. Isimeli Tangidakivarata, sends his best wishes to you all as he could not join us today due to a sudden urgent commitment. So let's learn more about Ntpc from Mr. Lal.
Thank you, Manisha. Bula Vinaka. I'm Elvin Lal, the Manager National Apprenticeship and Trade Test of the National Training and Productivity Center based in Narere campus. It is a great honor and privilege for me to speak to you, the leaders of tomorrow, via this online platform. Our dedicated staff of highly trained instructors are working hard to boost productivity and impart knowledge so you may establish a strong and rewarding career foundation. We were formerly known as the Fiji National Training Council and the Training and Productivity Authority of Fiji. We were established as a result of the government's strong commitment to workforce development. Fiji's early development strategy following independence in 1970 recognized that talent shortages posed a threat to production growth and national productivity. It concluded that the only way to address the current skilled and semi-skilled labor shortage was to conduct coordinated, systematic training. In this regard, the FNTC was established as a legislative body in 1973. And when Fiji joined the Asian Productivity Organization in 1984, it became the country's national productivity organization. Since its inception, the Ntpc has been one of the country's leading training providers with the primary goal of alleviating skill shortage in workflows through training. The first division at Ntpc is the training division, which includes the departments of automotive and mechanical engineering, information technology, executive management, construction industry, electrical and electronic engineering, and tourism, hospitality, fashion, and travel. The consultancy division consists of the Department of Quality Awards, the Department of National Productivity and Industry Innovation, the Department of National Apprenticeship and Trade Test, and the Department of Community-Based Non-Formal Education and Training. After merging with the newly founded Fiji National University in 2010, Ntpc's service offering was strengthened even further. The Ntpc honored exceptional achievements in 2019. The Department of Information Technology's first National Conference on Information Technology was a major success. During the first Hospitality and Tourism Festival, the Department of Tourism, Hospitality, Fashion and Travel repeated this feat. following in the footsteps of the prestigious Fiji Business Excellence Awards, which celebrated its 21st year in 2019. These events have become the highlights of Ntpc's activities. The Fiji Occupational Health and Safety Conference, National Trainers Conference, National Convention on Quality, National Convention on Information Technology, Fiji OHS Awards, Fiji Business Excellence Award, and Hospitality and Tourism are just a few of the industry practitioner conferences and events that Ntpc founded and hosts. Ntpc is also at the forefront of providing Fiji's trade sectors with technical and vocational education and training, or TVET programs. TVET courses are provided by the departments of Automotive and Mechanical Engineering, Construction Industry, and Electrical and Electronic Engineering. A wide range of programs is available to help any company in Fiji's trade sectors enhance its overall efficiency and productivity. Recently, Ntpc formalized a partnership with the College of Marshall Islands and delivered automotive, welding, construction, and electrical courses via an e-learning platform. Ntpc is also actively seeking collaborations in Tonga, Samoa, Vanuatu, the Solomon Islands, and Kiribati. Ntpc provides more than just TVET. It also provides productivity tool training, business and management courses, IT, as well as trade testing and apprenticeship. We are teaching the majority of our courses online in this COVID-19 era, and we are also leveraging creative methods to deliver practical TVET courses. I am pleased to inform you that Ntpc has signed a memorandum of understanding with Habitat for Humanity Fiji. Ntpc will deliver 3 accredited training outputs from our community-based non-formal education program. Their primary goal is to provide practical life skills and knowledge to rural and maritime communities and villages that are regarded as relevant and vital to their livelihoods. We have been providing international franchise qualifications for over 20 years. Our graduates can gain exceptional distinction both locally and throughout Australia and New Zealand as a result of this. Our strategic partners are the Asian Productivity Organization, TAFE, Western Sydney Institute, and New South Wales, Competia, ICDL Asia, Person View, Pivot Point, and Pitt College. The National Training and Productivity Center has a very specific mission to provide in-service training for industry and then specialized consultancy services to assist the industry in attaining its productivity goals. The Apprenticeship Scheme was established in 1963 under the Ministry of Labour and is presently administered by Ntpc. The duty of expansion was given to Ntpc in 1974. The scheme is a 3-way agreement between the apprentice, the employer, and the Ntpc. For 3 to 4 years, the apprentice are supervised and instructed by competent industry specialists. It allows the apprentices to be paid as an employee while learning and studying for academic certificates and diplomas part-time at the university. The center has graduated 8,773 apprentices since its foundation in 1963, and with another 70 expected to graduate by the end of 2021. You may have sensed how crucial Ntpc is to Fiji and the Pacific region's TVET education. Ntpc has undoubtedly been the beating heart of Fiji's TVET programs. We will continue to beat and guide the next generation to mold them into better tradespeople and leaders. We are always here to assist you with embracing your leadership abilities or even helping you improve your trade skills. Since our inception, thousands of students who have joined us have put their faith in us, and we have put our faith in them to use their skills and knowledge to contribute to the nation's development. Today, we are proud of the fact that our students are helping to build a better Fiji, with many choosing to pursue careers in trade industry or even retiring from working in the trade field, giving their years of service to the trade industry such as automotive, electrical, plumbing, construction, to name a few. Before ending, I want you to keep in mind that knowledge is power, and once you have it, it will stay with you for the rest of your life. Education can begin at any age, whether in early childhood or after retirement. It has no age limit, no deadline for starting or finishing. Even if you start late, it will not prevent you from being the best and competing with the rest of the world. I remember I read an article a few months ago where a 30-year-old school teacher invested in trade skills for a steady income after retirement. He is enrolled in the cabinet making program at Ntpc. I was touched by his interview when he mentioned that I believe that white-collar jobs will end at the age of 55. But if I gain knowledge of trade jobs, it will help me survive until the very end. It is a very powerful statement that reminds us that we need to prepare for the future. With over 48 years of experience and expertise in various fields, Ntpc is ready to guide you and assure you that your future will be our mission once you enroll. Vinaka Vakalevu, and I look forward to meeting you all on one of our campuses soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lal. Friends, now I shall take you through to our presenters from Ntpc. The first speaker is from the Department of Information Technology. But before I introduce to you our IT expert, let me share a quick fact about this department. It offers TAFE qualification diploma in IT. Our IT training team comprises of internationally qualified academics, training, consultancy, and support staff who all come with unique skills and knowledge useful for almost every industry or area of expertise. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our first speaker from Ntpc, Ms. Ravindra. She is a senior instructor at the Department of Information Technology and has been with FNU since 2006. Ms. Warren.
Vinaka Manisha, Nimbula Vinaka to all our viewers. It is my pleasure to take us through the services of Department of IT. So in a nutshell, we offer short courses which prepare end users with computational skills to manage work electronically in a diverse range of disciplines. Certificate of attainment programs that focus on areas of specialized skill sets. We take pride in Diploma in IT, which is a franchise program from Western Sydney Institute of TAFE, which is a practical focused qualification benchmarked with Australian and international standards. We host Pearce & Wee Testing Center, which offers professional exams for all sectors through international vendor partnerships. And just to remind the viewers that Pearce & Wee Testing Center is not just limited to ICT exams. We also host CPA, pharmaceutical, and project management exams, just to name a few. So therefore, if you know of exams that are available online through Pearce & Wee, we are more than capable of administering that for you. We also provide consultancy in a diverse range of ICT areas. We have strategic alliances with international partners such as TAFE NSW, CompTIA Academy Partner, CompTIA Delivery Partner, VMware IT Academy, Microsoft Imagine Academy, Pearce & Wee Authorized Testing Center, Certiport Authorized Testing Center. Some career aspirations for our participants to look forward to. You can become IT managers, vendors, retailers, wholesalers, project managers, systems and network engineers, graphic designers, animation and web specialists. We have the capability of training our region to create our very own Silicon Valley. Regardless of which profession you aspire to work towards, we can assist you with leveraging state-of-the-art technology to help your team excel and reach its goals. At this moment, I'd like to take a moment to recognize one of our alumni, whom we are really proud of, Mr. Lakesh Pillai, who is a successful ERP architect at Digicel Group, and he's based in Ohio, United States. He started his career with us. The minimum entry requirement for our programs, you would need to have secondary school completion or industry experience. However, most of the prerequisites are already embedded into the programs, so just talk to us and we should be able to help you. Mode of programs, we offer face-to-face, online, hybrid and blended modes, and we also offer on-site consultancy and trainings. Our training curriculum is reviewed continuously to ensure the highest quality to reflect the changes in trends and practices in IT globally. Innovation and creativity are the pillars of the department. We continuously develop new training and services that are more accessible and customized, keeping in mind the diversity of the Fijian workforce. And I'm also proud to say that most of our programs are inclusive. That means we don't leave anyone behind. Our local industry alliances enable us to deliver innovative services, and we work very closely with our industry leaders to validate the contents of the new trainings. Therefore, regardless of what discipline you are in, which sector you aspire to work in, or what your career plans are, rest assured that the Department of IT Training has programs that can automate almost any profession. With this, I'd like to welcome you to explore our programs, and our team is ready to serve the country towards a digital Fiji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Farhan. I feel there are now many new enthusiasts in IT following the opportunities this new norm has presented us with. Friends, our next speaker is from the Department of Executive Management. A quick fact about this department is that it offers TAFE Diploma in Human Resource Management. It is my pleasure I introduce to you the Executive Management Senior Training Instructor, Mr. Jitendra Singh.
Thank you, Manisha. Bulavinaka, welcome to Department of Executive Management. If you want a place to go to upskill and excel in management, leadership, customer service, sales and marketing, training and assessment, business communication, and human resources programs, then this is the place to be. Some of the finest and well-renowned personalities have come through our doors and made a name for themselves over the years. We also have the country's most efficient and widely used Occupational Assessment Center running aptitude tests across Fiji. One of our highly sought after training program, and the only one that has modules, is the training of trainers, which consists of 4 modules. Completion of all 4 modules will allow you to register and become a training instructor or training officer in Fiji. We offer these courses online as well as face-to-face, giving our students the flexibility that they need in these trying times. One of the measures of success of the Department of Executive Management is our ability to manage the ever-changing needs and circumstances of our customers, evolution of new technology, products, and services. We have committed ourselves to specific standard of performance against which the public can gauge what they can and should expect from us. Such benchmarks call for an immense amount of flexibility, commitment, and skill from all of us. We must ensure that our operational standards developed a standard. Sorry. Commit ourselves to specific standard performance and against which the public can gauge what they can and should expect from us. Such benchmarks can call for an immense amount of flexibility, commitment, and skills for us. We must ensure that our operational standard development even further through the perseverance and performance of the employees. A successful career is directly proportional to the individual's ability, his or her well for action, capacity for vision, knowledge gathered through experience, and above all, education and training. A high standard that we believe our training department can offer. A department also hosts the only National Trainers Conference in Fiji annually, which brings together trainers, assessors, and HR personnel from all over the nation with international speakers and local experts discussing new and innovative training methodology and practices. The department programs are vetted by the relevant industry advisory committee before it is approved by the University Senate. These short courses now all have credit points allocated to assess execution of prior learning for attainment program in the relevant pathways. In addition to this, we also undertake the review of existing program every year to ensure that we progress as per our plan. We also invite industry practitioners as guest speakers to add value to our programs. Our trainers are well qualified with industry experience and practical attachment in the industry to understand the process and the best practices. We also do post and pre-course evaluation to determine the entry and exit behavior of our participants. If you have a desire and passion to excel even further in your career, then come and see us at the Ntpc Nambua Center in Suva or Ntpc Nadeva Center in Lotoka, and we will ensure that you go beyond what you ever imagine. For future, your future awaits you at the Department of Executive Management. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh. The next skills training we want to share with you is on community-based informal learning. Let me share a quick fact on the training. Did you know that 1,540 people have participated in Ntpc's Community Alternative Learning? since 2020 in 9 different venues and 6 provinces. That's commendable. We will hear more on this from the coordinator himself. So our next speaker is Mr. Sikeli Wangaterewa. He is the project coordinator from the Department of Community-Based Non-Formal Education.
Thank you, Manisha. Good evening and greetings to all the viewers that are viewing online this morning. The Department of Community-Based Non-Formal Education currently delivers 2 types of training. That is the Community Alternative Learning, which is known as CAL, and the Sustainable Livelihood Program, simply known as SLP. The Community Alternative Learning is a training initiative administered by the Ntpc to deliver technical and vocational skills training to rural, semi-urban, and informal settlements around Fiji. There are 2 key objectives of this training initiative. Firstly, to upgrade competencies of participants who had completed the 2 weeks courses delivered through our SLP project and award a certificate of participation to enter other level 4 courses. And secondly, to encourage individuals involved in the informal economic sector to develop their full potential to meet industry TVET skills demand. The CAL Training Initiative covers a range of programs in hospitality, construction, and caregiving. Participants for the CAL Initiative are to pay a minimum fee for the CBA training and hence be awarded a certificate of attainment. Community-based non-formal education and training at Ntpc remains committed to empowering sustainable livelihood in rural and maritime communities throughout its non-formal education department. One method the department delivers on this is via the Sustainable Livelihood Program, formerly known as SLP. The purpose of SLP training is to promote development in rural and maritime communities, peri-urban centers, and informal settlements. It is also to develop and empower human resources for these communities with practical skills that can assist individuals, families, and community development. Also helps alleviate poverty and unemployment. It also assists in curbing rural to urban drift. It encourages and motivates young people to pursue further studies. And it also provides an insight into the productive use of available natural resources to challenge individuals to start their own businesses. At its inception, there were only 4 courses provided for SLP training, and those were in wooden house construction, basic cookery and patisserie, a small engine repair, and domestic electrical installation. The training expanded its base in 2012, following the growing demand from communities, and consequently, the courses offered grew to 16. SLP offers a 2-week face-to-face basic training, with students required to participate in both theory and practical components. The training is open to all with a minimum age of 15 years. All SLP courses are free and fully funded by the Fijian government. And to date, a total of 28,204 individuals have been issued with a certificate of participation in the various SLP courses that we have conducted. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sikeli. A quick fact that I want to share with you is that Ntpc is the host of the prestigious Fiji Business Excellence Awards, to which the President of Fiji is traditionally the guest of honor. The highest award is also coined as the President's Award. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce you our Quality Service Officer from the Department of Quality Awards, Mr. Taniela Galilawa.
Welcome everyone, and thank you, Manisha. My name is Taniela Galilawa, and I'm a Quality Service Officer in the Department of Quality Awards. My work involves conducting training on the Business Excellence Framework and also the successful execution of the Fiji Business Excellence Awards, from vetting of application, selection of evaluators, to the staging of the prestigious Fiji Business Excellence Awards night. Under the 2005 Productivity Charter, our department is required to work in close association with government, employers, and union representatives, and we assist them by recommending productivity improvement initiatives to be undertaken in Fiji. As most of you might have heard, Ntpc is Fiji's national productivity organization responsible for promoting and enhancing productivity and excellence in Fiji. Therefore, we at Ntpc are always in tune with changes both at the national and global level. These changes are manifold, and therefore it requires intervention through various initiatives and approaches. And the way the Department of Quality Awards contribute to this huge calling is through 5 major deliverables: the Fiji Business Excellence Awards, productivity promotions, benchmarking projects, productivity measurement, and organizing the National Convention on Quality. At the beginning of every year, our department provides training on the Business Excellence Framework for organizations wishing to apply for the awards or individuals who want to know more about the business excellence criteria. The training are scheduled in February and March to kickstart the year-long award cycle. The Fiji Business Excellence Awards is a set of national awards designed to improve productivity and quality in organizations. It aims to promote business excellence by providing a framework or criteria for performance excellence that is based on similar principles that are used in other countries. The Fiji Business Excellence Awards framework is designed to help organizations explore their own beliefs and strategies, to identify linkages and measurable activities, and to analyze results for long-term success. No matter what your situation, structure, or sector, you will need an innovative organizational system to survive in the future. And the Business Excellence Framework provides an organization just that. We also recruit and train business excellence evaluators. Applicants for this program are mostly based on nomination from employers. To date, more than 400 evaluators have been trained and certified. Also, for the past 20 years, 80 organizations have been recognized at the Fiji Business Excellence Awards. These organizations have benefited a lot from their participation in the awards process and have continued to use the awards framework as an organizational self-assessment tool for continuous improvement. Another program that our department manages is the National Convention on Quality. In this convention, participating organizations from around Fiji showcase their improvement projects that are birthed out of small improvement teams within the organizations called quality circles. In today's business world, well-coached and highly motivated people are critical to the development and execution of strategies, especially in a fast-paced environment where top management alone can no longer assure your organization's competitiveness. Therefore, tools like Quality Circle are ideal to translate quality management theories into practice, leading to cost effectiveness, reduction in waste, better quality, and a higher productivity at the workplace. It also enriches the lives of employees and creates harmony and high performance within the workforce. Our department also assists organizations on their Quality Circle journey by offering training and regular follow-ups and visitation for registered organizations. We also provide 5S housekeeping training, and we have just recently launched the 5S certification to recognize organizations that are serious about keeping their workplace organized to maximize their workflow efficiency. And before I end, we are currently offering fully sponsored short courses training for SMEs this year, courses that will be sponsored by the Asian productivity organizations, Business Excellence, Green Productivity, Quality Circle, and 5S. Applications are open, and if you are an employer or an employee from a small to medium enterprise, or if you are aspiring to start a small business, feel free to check with us and for more information on these courses. Thank you for your time. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask or email us on fba@fnu.ac.fj. Naka.
Many thanks, Daniela. Ntpc also provides training and consulting services on strategies, techniques and tools for productivity and quality management in manufacturing and service organizations. Productivity and quality are essential elements for building strong businesses and lasting relationships with stakeholders. With that, let me introduce to you our next presenter, Ms. Pranita Devi. She is a senior instructor with Ntpc's Department of National Productivity and Industry Innovation.
Thank you, Manisha, and good morning to you, all our viewers. Productivity plays an important role at both micro and macro levels. At the micro level, firms use productivity as a performance measure to benchmark against best-in-class companies to identify best practices. Quality management has become an important part of management culture and allows organizations to continually improve their processes, products, and services. A competitive market demands improved productivity and quality of products and services, and hence these continual improvement approaches should be ingrained in the way of doing business. The organization must establish systems and processes needed to encourage a culture of continual improvement and innovation for organizational sustainability and growth. Proper training and human resource management help build competencies and attitude of workforce towards continual improvement. Our department delivers training courses that are specifically designed for the industry and ensures that the needs of our clients are met by trainings that equip them with the knowledge and skills demanded by a rapidly transforming learning environment. The department's programs offer innovative, research-based alternative for the initial preparations and continuing development of the nation's workforce at all levels. A strong emphasis is being placed on professional training and accreditation in various facets of training. The training courses are designed in consultation with the industry through our industry visits, industry discussion forums, and of course, industry training advisory committee reviews. The department also provides consultancy services to organizations in various areas that help an organization to implement the learnings of the training courses and assist organizations in meeting new standards and levels of quality and productivity. The department has arrangements with corporate alliances, international partners, and continues to benchmark its service to prepare a new generation of workforce to meet the challenges of knowledge-based organizations. To complement the quality and delivery of service, the department has a professional, experienced, and dedicated team that provides outstanding services to its stakeholders and strives to continually improve service quality. The competency of the team is enhanced, of course, through continuous training and development. The Department of Productivity and Innovation offers its training and consultancy services in the following disciplines, and these are accounting and financial management, environmental management and green productivity, food safety, innovation, occupational health and safety, and productivity short courses. The department offers a range of franchise qualifications which is suited for working students. These courses are offered under a partnership with recognized Australian training providers like TAFE, New South Wales, Australian Institute of Management, and National Safety Council of Australia. The qualifications target those individuals who need a practical, skill-based qualification relevant to their work. The classes are offered in the evenings and weekends, as well as blended online modes to allow flexibility and access to working students. We also offer Advanced Diploma of Leadership and Management program, and this is a one-year program consisting of 10 units offered from semester 1, 2022. Enrollments will start from January 2022. We also offer Diploma of Work Health and Safety and Certificate for in Work Health and Safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pranita. Dear friends, Ntpc offers electrical training programs that are developed in close consultation with industry stakeholders and are competency-based. As such, all efforts have been made to introduce our students to real-life work experiences through the use of actual technology, equipment, and materials that are being currently used in the industry, or by using simulators to mimic industry's best practices. All this is done to make them work ready when they leave our classrooms for the world of work. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Ntpc's Electrical Training Officer from the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Mr. John Felipe.
Thank you, Manisha. For the information of those who are tuned into this live stream, our electrical training programs consist of 19 training modules in total. The first 5 modules are generic in nature and assist in preparing our students for the core and specialized programs that follow on from this training module. Some of these generic modules are computer fundamentals and application, communication and ethics, trade calculations, workshop practice, and electrical safety. These are then followed by very popular and sought after core electrical training modules, namely the Electrical Wireman's Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3. Wireman's Module 1 basically deals with the fundamentals of electricity and the wiring of domestic installations or homes, while the Wireman's Module 2 deals with single-phase power and the different types of single-phase motors and starters that are used domestically and for commercial purposes. For example, the domestic appliances like a washing machine, gate motors, motorized security grills, etc. For Wireman's Module 3, this deals with three-phase power that are used for industrial applications. These include the different types of three-phase motors and starters that are currently being used in factory and industrial applications. Finally, our specialized training modules. These that we offer address the specialized electrical skill set that the more seasoned electricians would be expected to have knowledge of. Examples of these are solar system installation, motor maintenance, single-phase and three-phase motor rewinding, and automation technology that includes the use of PLC or programmable logic control, to name a few. Our programs range from certificate 1 to 4 with the more specialized modules take that certificate 5. See, for students who complete the 19 training modules that we have on offer, they may go on to serve a 6-month industrial attachment, after which they qualify to attempt electrical trade test level 3. It offers a qualification that is equivalent to a junior tradesman. They may also move on to attempt electrical trade test 2 and 1 after serving the prerequisite duration of employment that is stipulated by the trade test department of Ntpc. Students who have graduated with these trade test qualifications also have the option of cross-crediting their qualifications if they wish to pursue further electrical studies in higher education. With regards to the minimum education requirement, there is no hard and fast benchmark level for programs, as we accept school dropouts, school leavers who wish to seek a certification in the electrical field, and we also accept working class people who wish to upskill their qualifications, or workers who have a change of heart and wish to seek new skills to improve their prospects of finding better employment opportunities. All our training modules have a theoretical and practical component, and as such, the delivery modes that we adopt are selected to provide the most effective learning experience for our participants. So the delivery modes that we currently employ are face-to-face and blended learning. Blended learning, which is a mixture of both virtual and face-to-face delivery. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Felipe. Ntpc's automotive and mechanical engineering industry training program is targeted to upskill and reskill workers' competency levels. Our staff are experienced, TVET certified trainers and assessors. Our training is offered from Ntpc centers in Narare for students in the Central Division, Narevo for those in the West, and Lambasa for those in the North. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Sumash Kumar. He is a trainer of specialized automotive electrical and electronics based at Ntpc Narare Center.
Thank you, Manisha. Bula, welcome to Department of Automotive and Mechanical Industry Training. Under automotive industry training, we provide training in light automotive, heavy commercial vehicles, and automotive electrical and electronics. For light automotive and heavy commercial vehicles training, we have 29 and 27 modules respectively, which includes generic training like computer fundamentals, communication, calculation, and safety. Then we have specialized training on 2-stroke engine, 4-stroke engines, manual transmission, automatic transmission, steering system, suspension system, and brake systems. For automotive electrical and electronics, there are 15 specialized modules. The training includes basic electric fundamentals, servicing, diagnosing, and repairing of engine, electrical system, and engine management system. It also includes computer control brakes, lighting system, and hybrid electric vehicles. Under mechanical industry training, we provide training in welding and fabrication, refrigeration and air conditioning, and AutoCAD, which is a computer-aided drawing. Since our program mostly covers skills and knowledge, in our training, we have 30% theory and 70% practical. All our training programs are developed with the consultation of automotive and mechanical industries. The programs being conducted by our department is from basic to advanced level, which is level 1 to 5. This means it is suitable for all, for beginners, in-service personnels, and supervisors. Our training is linked to National Trade Testing Department for a beginner upon completion of whole program and industrial attachment of 1400 hours. The participant is qualified to sit for Trade Test Class 3, which is a junior tradesman's level. Then after 2 years of industrial experience, they qualify to sit for Class 2, which is a tradesman's level. And then after another 2 years, they qualify for Trade Test Class 1 supervision level. Our training is not only for local companies, but most of the participants who join our program has intention to join the workforce abroad like New Zealand and Australia. Most of our participants who have completed our program are working at commercial companies, including land and sea transport industry, manufacturing industry, mining industry, and tourism industry. Some of our participants are entrepreneurs. They are operating their own business. Even looking at our own department, most of our trainers who are conducting training has also attended our upskilling program. The type of participants we enroll in our program are ones who are either mature students or could not meet the entry requirement for other training institutes. At Ntpc, what we share with our participants is skills and knowledge. For this reason, the minimum entry requirement for most of our programs is the interest of the participants and ability to read and write. Many of our graduates have secured good employment, and a few of them have gone through apprentice training. Upon completion, are now working in senior roles in organizations both Fiji and overseas. The mode of delivery, we provide face-to-face and online training. For full-time participants, we have day class. For working participants, we have blended mode training, which include face-to-face and online. We also conduct in-house training where our trainers move to the industry for training. The in-house training is tailor-made to suit the needs of the industry. At the Department of Automotive and Mechanical Industry Training, we are committed to assist our students to develop their skills, knowledge, and attitude, which will support them easily enter the workforce. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sumash. Friends, Ntpc also offers a dynamic range of short courses in the building and construction industry. You can also get your carpentry skills tested through the trade test and know your competency level. Moreover, the construction programs are developed in conjunction with the Construction Industry Training Advisory Committee, the Construction Industry Council, and the Fiji Master Builders Association. I would now like to introduce our next speaker, Mr. Promesh Chan. He is a senior instructor with the Department of Construction Industry, and I believe it is noteworthy to say that he started his career as an apprentice, a training program which is also offered by Ntpc. Mr. Promesh.
Thank you, Manisha. Bulavina Fiji and all the viewers. It's my pleasure to speak for my department. At the Department of Construction Industry, DCI, we have three major trade sectors that we serve, and they are carpentry and building, plumbing and sheet metal, cabinet making and joinery. With carpentry and building trade sector having 26 modules, plumbing and sheet metal having 29 modules, and joinery and cabinet making having 26 modules. Each module is standalone modules, does not require any prerequisite. Each module is designed to assist trainees to develop their competencies that will assist or enhance their knowledge and skills to carry the task or the job actual on the job site. Area also equip trainees to sit for their trade tests. As mentioned above, are the modules that are designed for public programs, which is delivered in the day and evening, face-to-face, blended mode, and online. All modules are designed as having 30% of theory and 70% of practical. The training is designed to be in par with CBT levels 3, and 4, consistent with FNU qualification assurance policy. For pathway, each qualification is accredited to Certificate 3 and Certificate 4. NTCP training, technical training division has documented pathway consistent with CBT and different from FNU. Such a good example is at the technical training division, we have short courses, which are from 3 days to 8 days. And each modules, they have got a certificate on its own. So that is quite different from FNU SES qualification. At DCI, we believe hands-on is the way forward to close the gap between the training and doing the job in the industry. Having said that, DCI, we carry out practicals on-site or simulated on-site practicals that gives trainee the first-hand experience of the industry. A very good example is if we have got a live project, we do take our students to the project and get the practicals done over there. If we do not have the live project outside, we carry out the simulated project in the workshop or in the complex to give the trainee the first-hand experience, what they're gonna get in the field. Under the MERS defined benefit plan, participant and service credit for each month of eligible work. With approval of employer, participant can purchase service credit to help themselves advance and earn certificates. Basically, after completing the training with us, we provide practical logbook. While completing 1,400 hours at work experience, students can sit for the trade test class 3. And further to that, if they pass the trade test class 3, they can go for another 2 years of practical, then come back and sit for the trade test class 2, and that goes on. With DCI, we also design, develop, and conduct training for on-the-job, on-the-site, and in-house, tailor-made as per industry request, if the industry is requesting for one. Some of the examples are conducting training for Fiji Shippings, Habitat for Fiji, Fiji Prisons, Super City Council, Rotary Pacific, Marshall Islands, etc. These are the demand-driven training. When the demand comes from the industry, we develop and conduct training. On the other hand, we also have Ntpc Alumni Association mission to support overall advancement of Fiji National University TVET students by engaging all alumni of life, building a culture of phenotherapy amongst the construction families, and being the representative voice for all the Ntpc alumni. Before I say goodbye and thank you, if you need to contact us, you can always contact for carpentry, promesh.chan@fnu.ac.fj, for plumbing, matareti.ac.fj@fnu, and also for cabinet making, amit.lal@fnu.ac.fj. Thank you very much and welcome to Ntpc short courses for carpentry and construction. Thank you, Manisha.
Thank you, Mr. Promesh. Dear friends, Ntpc is also the host of the first ever tourism festival, which was held in Nadi in 2019. This was organized by the Ntpc's Department of Tourism, Hospitality, Fashion and Travel. We shall hear more from our next speaker. Let me introduce to you Dr. Akash Gupta, the Head of Training for the Department of Tourism, Hospitality, Fashion and Travel. Dr. Akash has more than 16 years of industry and training experience in the tourism and hospitality sector. Dr. Gupta.
Thank you, Manisha. It's my pleasure to talk on behalf of the Department of Tourism, Hospitality, Fashion and Travel. The Department of Tourism, Hospitality, Fashion and Travel operates through its 5 training centers located around the country in Nadi, Suva, and Lambasa. We also have the Hair, Beauty and Spa Academy in Cape Compound, Nadi, and a Fashion Incubation Center in Nambua, Suva. The department is proud to be associated with the industry and also work with them to help us develop specialized training programs that meet their needs. All our training curriculum is reviewed constantly in partnership with our industry stakeholders to ensure the highest quality, as well as they reflect the changes in trends and best practices in the industry globally. All our programs are 70% practical and 30% theory. The department offers a wide range of programs from basic, intermediate to advanced skills, ranging from tailor-made in-house trainings to scheduled public trainings and certificate of attainment courses offered at different venues. These courses are best suited to those who are looking for a job, a promotion, career change, or adding extra knowledge and skills to their current competencies. Major attainment packages offered by the department are front office and customer relation, restaurant operations, commercial cookery, baking and pastry, housekeeping accommodation, sales and marketing, travel and tourism, hairdressing, beauty therapy, Ayurveda massage and facial therapy, events planning, management development and leadership skills, room division management, and fashion and design. To get enrolled in any of the short courses, we have basic level and requirement. However, the person who wishes to pursue a career in the hotel, tourism, travel, and fashion industry must be able to read and write English and physically fit to work in the industry. The training pedagogy consists of presentations and discussions by the trainer, practical sessions, group work, role plays, industry visits, and guest lectures by the experts from the industry. Training sessions are conducted on all working days. In-house training delivery is flexible according to the training needs of the organization. We also conduct online and blended mode classes for some courses. For any direct queries, please feel free to call directly on 990-725, or please write on info.ntpc@fnu.ac.fj. Thank you for listening. Vinaka Wakhale.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta. Dear friends, Ntpc offers an opportunity where tradespeople can get their skills assessed, which is through the National Trade Testing Scheme. And this is the only sole such scheme in Fiji. To date, over 30,100 tradespeople have been tested under the Trade Testing Scheme since 1973. It is my pleasure now to introduce Ntpc's Trade Testing Officer, Ronald Ashby Kumar. He is also a proud Ntpc alumni and currently assesses industry workers' skill sets. Mr. Kumar.
Thank you, Manisha. Good morning, all. My name is Ronald Ashby Kumar, and I'm a trade testing officer with National Trade Test and Apprenticeship Department at Fiji National University at Ntpc Centenary. Over 30,100 trade persons has been tested under the Trade Testing Scheme since 1973. The National Trade Testing Scheme is designed to provide skills assessment for 29 trades that is currently offered by the department. It aims to assist the working class of trade people and gain the credit for the skills and knowledge achieved through either formal or non-formal training. Some trades include carpenter general, joiner, electrical, chef, motor vehicle mechanic, heavy diesel mechanic, print finishing, and many more. There are 3 levels of certification. Class 3 assistant trade person. This means a person works under a supervision. Class 2 qualified trade person. Person is skilled and is able to work on their own. Class 1 supervision level. Manage and supervise all levels of trade people and provide job, coach, and get the work done. The scheme provides an avenue to ensure the capable and experienced trade person receive proper knowledge for their skills, provided they have in industry and work experience. There is a general entry criteria for all trade except electrical trade. So a person having 2 years work experience, say for example in carpentry trade, can apply and sit for trade test. Upon passing with 4 years of work experience, he can sit for class 2, and with additional 2 years can sit for class 1. Those students who have successfully completed apprenticeship program can do class 2 trade test directly. People with 20 years of experience and the age of 40 can also sit for class 1 directly. Please contact us to find out if you or someone in your family wants to do trade test, are not sure on the entry requirement. They also need to pay fees. Trade tests have two parts of assessment, practical test and theory test. Once a trade person passes both parts of the test, he or she will be issued with national recognized certificate. Employers can be assured that applicant or employment holding those certificates have actually attained the degree for their skills. The certificate is also recognized as well. Many trade people take up skills certification as it provides a higher pay rate, better job opportunity, and also to progress in the career development. The wage rate is also regulated by the minimum wage regulation. Many of our alumni are working as qualified trade people in Fiji, and some have started operating their own workshops. Some have migrated to Australia and New Zealand for greener pasture. I am qualified and currently hold Class 1 trade test certificate. I started working at a young age and was not fortunate to get basic education. I started attending training at Ntpc and worked as well. In 2014, I have joined Ntpc as technical assistant and challenged myself to become a trainer. During this time, I also undertook trade testing and was successful. Today, I work as a trade testing officer, and I can guarantee with training and certification, you can really achieve your goal. If you have any queries, please contact me on 9496147. Thank you. We look forward to see you at Fiji National University. Thanks, Binaka.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar. Dear friends, Ntpc offers an apprenticeship scheme where any person can apply to become an apprentice with an employer. The apprentice learns the trade and earns a wage at the same time. The National Apprenticeship Scheme has been in existence since 1963 and has graduated more than 8,700 apprentices. Dear friends, it is now my pleasure to present to you our last and an important speaker for this session, Mr. Richard Garnavo. He started his career as an apprentice and is on the street today. Mr. Richard.
Thank you, Manisha. Bulavinaka. The apprenticeship scheme offers 22 trades at certificate 4 level and 7 technician levels at diploma level. Some popular trade includes automotive mechanic, automotive electrical, fitting machining, electrical fitter mechanic, plant maintenance, refrigeration and air conditioning, shipwright, welding and fabrication, heavy mobile plant, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, marine engineering, and many more. The apprenticeship scheme is a 3 or 4 year program depending on the trade you choose. As long as you are 18 years and above with a passing Form 6, have a passion to work and learn, and are willing to be part of this diverse team, you can become an apprentice. The apprenticeship training is a tripartite training contract between the apprentice, the employer, and the National Training and Productivity Center. The employer pays for all costs related to your education, training, which includes tuition fees, your accommodation, PPEs, tools, etc. And you will also start earning a minimum apprenticeship wage from day one. You will receive industry-relevant training, and a supervisor will be allocated to you so that you learn the correct skills and knowledge which is required. During your apprenticeship term, you'll be programmed to attend college so that you can complete and gain a nationally recognized qualification. We, the apprenticeship department staff, will be working alongside you and your employer to ensure that you become a competent tradesman. Upon successful completion of your apprenticeship training, you will graduate with a craft apprentice certificate from the National Training and Productivity Center. This certificate is highly valued locally and internationally. You can also grab numerous awards, such as being the best in trade in your respective area, and you will receive trophies, prize money, or tools, or become the overall best apprentice of the year, for which you will be provided with a week-long international tour, which will be fully funded by the National Training and Productivity Center. Apprenticeship is a stepping stone to your career aspiration and provides you with a route to a professional level. Employers are very supportive of this scheme, such as provides them with the next generation of workers, and 90% of our apprentices stays in employment with the same employer after finishing the apprenticeship program. Our alumni have become supervisors, branch managers, and even entrepreneurs.
The minimum entry requirement to become an apprentice is a pass in Form 6 or a Year 12 with a pass in English. You must also be physically fit and will need to undertake a medical examination to gain entry. And of course, a desire to learn and work. I am a former apprentice myself. I served my apprenticeship at the Fiji Sugar Corporation in the trade of fitting machining from June 2003 to June 2008. Back then, it was a 5-year program. I was given a full-time employment after completing my apprenticeship program as a qualified tradesman with FEC Lotoka. I was also later promoted to a leading hand. I will always cherish my apprenticeship days as it has made me who I am today. In 2017, I applied for the apprenticeship officer's position, which I currently hold. Apprenticeship training has become proven to be one of the best modes of training in the world. If you require any further information, please contact me on 965-1631 or the National Training and Productivity Center for more details. Vinaka.
Thank you, Richard. Friends, you may have noted some of our speakers' contact down, but in case you have missed it, you can contact Ntpc on 241-779. I repeat, 241-779, and you will be directed to the right person. I now invite Mr. Avikesh Ram from the Academic Services, and he will take us through the enrollment and registration online process. Mr. Ram.
Hello everyone. My name is Vikesh Ram. I'll be representing the Office of the Registrar. Okay, I'll be showing you how we can apply online. I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, you can log into our website, which is www.fnu.ac.fj. And from there, you need to select My FNU. You can click on Student. Okay, once you are on the students page, you can click on Academic Services, and you'll see a drop-down menu where Apply Here is stated. You can click on that option, and you will be directed to this page. From over here, you will click on Apply Online. Okay, so once you are on this page, you will click on Create Account. You need to fill in some of the information which are required. So where the fields are marked with the red asterisk, you need to fill it. So I'll just select Mr. First name Avikesh. Surname I'll just put Ram. Email avikesh.ram@fnu.ac.fj. Then I'll confirm my email. Okay, I put my contact. Set. Then I'll select the course which I'm applying for. You'll see the option of postgraduate, short course, and undergraduate. I'll select short course. The I'm applying for. I'll just select, suppose I'll select 2021 short course. And I'll put a password over here. Okay, then I'll click on create account. Okay. Okay. Okay, once the account is created, you'll have to enter the other information. So you'll select the academic term. I'll select 2021 short course, program level, obtain certificate. So I'll just select the college, and then we'll select National Productivity Center. If you're a first-time student, you will select new first-time student, right? Campus. You can select other Nerere, and from the option which appears from over here, I'll select Nerere campus. Course load, if it is for full-time or part-time, okay, I'll just select part-time. And which program? Suppose I'll select carpentry. And then choice, it's my first choice. And then I will click on save and continue. Okay. From over here, we'll go on these other details and select our ethnicity. I'll select, suppose Fijian of Indian descent. We'll put our residential address. Right, suppose I'll enter Kola, Tavua, town town or city of residence, Tavua. Country, I'll select Fiji. And then I'll click on save and continue. Okay, over here it is asking for our residential status. Currently living in Fiji, yes. Fijian citizenship status. I'll click on citizen. Then we have to enter our tax number. Just put a dummy number over there. Then we have to select a gender. I'll select male. To put our date of birth. Select 2, 4, place of birth. And then we have to put our birth registration number, which is in our birth certificate. And then if there's any medical condition, you can declare it. And then we will save and continue. Okay, here we'll put our emergency contact. Suppose relationship, mother, and the phone contact. And then we'll save and continue. And over here, we will enter the secondary school results and the tertiary school results. And we will save and continue. After that, we will be required to submit the documents. Once you can preview your entire application and then click on submit, the documents will be submitted. And so once the document is submitted, you will receive a confirmation email from our end that your documents are submitted to us and the processes, and you can log into the account which you have created at the initial stage, and you can track the progress of our application. Any questions? Okay, that's all from my side. You can always, if there's any question, you can always raise it to us through email. You can email us on our admissions email, that is admission@fnu.ac.fj, or you can use our inquiries email, that is inquiry.academic@fnu.ac.fj, and then we will guide you from there. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek. Friends, you can still contact NTPC on the number 2417779. We've seen the process of registration and enrollment, and now I would like to open the floor for the audience questions. While NTPC team is responding to questions on our Facebook Live, questions can be directed to our speakers here now. So opening the floor to our audience for questions. If you have any queries, or if you would like to get in touch with any of our speakers, you can contact them on 2417779 or on the contact details they provided individually. So I believe we are getting more questions from our Facebook Live. So keep those questions flowing, and NTPC will be getting back to you shortly with the correct information. Dear friends, now it's the time for our prize questions. So I will be asking you like about 5 questions, and I will tell you whether you will be answering it in yes or no, or if you could remember the answer yourself. So listen properly. The first question is question number 1. Does NTPC offer TAFE qualifications? Yes or no? Question number 1. Does NTPC offer TAFE qualifications? Question number 2. Which year did the apprenticeship scheme begin? Question number 2, I repeat. When did the apprenticeship scheme begin? And I can give you a few choices. Was it 1963, or was it 1936? So there are only two choices. Question number 3. Does NTPC provide informal community-based training to villages in rural communities? Either yes or no. I repeat, question number 3. Question number 3 is, does NTPC provide informal community-based training to villages in rural communities? Yes or no? So moving on to question number 4. Moving on to question number 4. Which national award event does NTPC host? And the highest award is the President's Award. I repeat, question number 4. Which national award does NTPC host where the highest award is the President's Award? I can give you 2 options. Is it Fiji Business Excellence Awards or B, Fiji Quality Awards? So repeating question number 4, which national award does NTPC host where the President's Award is the highest award? Option A, Fiji Business Excellence Awards, or B, Fiji Quality Awards. That was question number 4. All right, we are getting answers. So, and the final question to the audience is NTPC also the National Productivity Organization of Fiji? Either yes or no. I repeat, is NTPC also the National Productivity Organization of Fiji? Yes or no? Well, that was a wonderful exercise, and look forward to your prizes to whoever have answered the correctly. Okay, moving on. So I will announce the winner later on. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. I would now like to invite Mr. Lal, who joined us right in the beginning, to give us the closing remarks. Mr. Lal.
Thank you, Manisha. Thank you all the viewers for attending our virtual interactive session and for your participation. I encourage you to make wise career choices and choose NTPC's short courses for learning new skills. I wish you all the very best. Vinaka.